So when most of our customers are about to embark on a mobile solution, we understand that there's going to be a significant expenditure, both in hardware, application development, licensing, et cetera. And ideally, there's a ROI associated with that for the business case. What we've seen with other organizations is that they'll put up a big tent and manage the deployment of that equipment out to the field, and then they'll take down the tent and move on to the next town. Where we see that being an issue is on day two. If an end user has an issue or if their device breaks and they don't know where to go or there's not a solid plan in place, there's risk of adoption of the solution, which would then ultimately impact ROI. In addition, there are other items that we focus on every day that maybe our customers don't, and that has to do with product life cycles, for example, and that we've seen customers begin a rollout or even have a rollout stalled because the device they've selected goes end of life. And so those are all features that we're able to bring to the table from a planning perspective and run it all the way through the device life cycle from cradle to grave. So we had an airline customer that on their previous generation of devices, they were managing these tablets themselves. And we heard the stories of where it went wrong when they were trying to do it themselves. One of those involved when an individual reported an issue, they may be away from home because they're away from home for 4 days and home for 3 days. They would ship a tablet to the hotel that the pilot's at. Well, guess what? The pilot's gone at 8 a.m. the next day, and that tablet shows up at 10:30. So now there's a tablet sitting at a hotel, and that pilot is gone, and that pilot is then at the hub looking for a device in the hub and taking one there. So the stories were it could be I'm shipping out 3 tablets for every reported failure. We were able to come in on the refresh and put together a mobile blueprint that would show how we would effectively support that replacement process, how we'd handle a loaner process, and how we'd have one pool of inventory for them to handle break-fix incidents, new hires, return to work, terminated employee returns, retired employees. And so we mapped all of those different use cases and personas, and we were able to then bring that to them as a unified, orchestrated, well-thought-out process that's been tremendously successful.